because we don't have a team name for team number 2, which means, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be Sprite Cranberry coming in for team number 2. I like
Best
it.
team name I could ever come up with. I am happy.
Saved, done. Hey, Total Epic Name, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Happy to have you whenever you're able to get back in the future. I know that it's kind of crazy and everyone's running around, but we do this every Tuesday and Thursday. So if you're able to make it for any Tuesday or Thursday in the future, we'll still be doing this. The earlier you get in, the earlier it's easier to get into the queue. And we're happy to cast you, bring some awesome stuff. Team Flash, says Zusu. Oh, man, do I stick with Sprite Cranberry? No, I'm going to go with Team Flash. That's what they asked for. I'm saving it, though. I got it saved in Notepad file. I got it saved.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, whoever team is named that has the honor of that commercial blaring in the background.
All I'm gonna do is talk about how great they are. They're gonna be the team that I vote for, that I think is gonna win, which we didn't do last game, but that's okay. And yeah, it's gonna be spicy memes for sure. Sprite Cranberry. There will be eventually a team name that has that one for sure.
Let's go ahead and talk about some other spicy memes. We're in bands. We're starting to get in there. The Yasuo jungle, obviously.
Had to ban. So strong. Take it out.
Nobody would ever. They overheard me talking about the possible build paths there. That's what it was.
They're like, we just can't have this. And the jungle Kaisa banned away. The jungle Fizz. Everyone's jungle. It's season 9, boys. Everyone can jungle. No.
Jungle Aurelia, Jungle Aatrox. They actually just nerfed Jungle Aatrox, which makes me very sad.
Which, by the way, Travesty, if you haven't had any fun recently, get into a normals game with a bunch of friends, like a 5-man normals game, right? But everyone,
oh, it's Nico!
It's Nico coming into game number 2. I like it for somebody
all right, whoever's playing Nico, honestly, gets my shout out. All right, I don't care how bad
who
you
gets
do.
Traded.
Yeah, I just want to I want to see some quality Nico gameplay. I'm getting some. Thank you. But
yeah, what I was saying was that I completely forgot. I'm happy that Lee said was picked up by Neb. This guy can style on this champion. It's his one trick, and I watch his stream where he plays this guy. He will do a ridiculously amazing play and then be like, whatever. But I'll still clip it because it's just that awesome. I'm excited to see it played as Yoko Kai grabs the Camille. He's only played he, she, they. I'm not sure, so I'm gonna say they. Has only played Camille, I think, or has only played one time before, so I don't know their pool options. But Camille, a good level 2 jungler,
really strong jungler, yes.
Top laner. Everyone's jungle. Is it Nico jungle? Is it Camille jungle? What if the side of Team Flash picked nothing but junglers? Is it gonna be Nocturne? Will they make it a full team of junglers? Oh, spicy memes! Let's go! Let's go! Come on, Ice, lock it in. Lock it in just for me.
Oh, jeez. All right, so we got
Sloppy, make Daddy happy.
You were talking about Team AD carry earlier. Now it looks like we're getting Team Jungle here.
This is what I was actually trying to say earlier. Was we'd get team of 5, go into a normal game. Everyone pick a champion that somebody else has to play. Whatever, regardless of role, right? So I went to play a game, and I can talk nothing but crap about a Heimerdinger support because I actually tried to main it like season 4, and it was terrible. It was the most horrific thing ever. And we went into a game. I was Heimerdinger support with Lysandra carry, and we decimated. We actually crushed. It was the most ridiculous thing ever. And then the following game, I had Fiora support. I got 4 kills early, and then fed out the butt the rest of the game because I had no gold. This is a lot of fun.
Well, you're speaking to somebody who one tricks a lot of Heimerdinger, so I trust me, I love it because Heimerdinger is not about having fun; it's about your opponent not having fun. That is the most fun you can have as a Heimerdinger. So I fully approved of your journeys of going through Heimerdinger in all phases of the lanes and whatnot. Going into it, got the bands still rolling out here. I'm very curious because you were talking to me a bit earlier about Talia's support. I'm wondering if we might be seeing a Talia support here as well coming out.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be Talia's support. The only person I've seen roll it is Catinator. Well, wait, hold on. He is in this game. Could it be the trade?
Yeah.
Could Sham Dizzle trade it over to Catinator for the support to... Spicy memes! This game's getting even crazier. I love it. I love it. As Annie gets banned... What the heck? When was the last time Annie was even played? I haven't seen her in ages.
Well, Annibot is the #1 ranked player currently. So, bam. #1 ranked right now because of the challenge.
What's funny is when you first said that, I was thinking Annie in the bottom lane, and my head started analyzing it, going, okay, she's in the carry role, support. I suppose support with the ultimate, but the W, but the Q, but the, okay, I suppose the Annie support could maybe work with the, And then I'm like, oh wait, no, he's talking about the player. Never mind. Never mind. So, respect sent out to the #1 ranked player right now. They're gonna ban the Annie, because you never know, maybe Annibot is actually smurfing on his Smurf account with Heal It Up.
Pampor.
You know, everyone knows.
Obviously his Smurf account.
Obviously his Smurf. Everyone knows this. Everyone knows this. All right, the Lux and the Vayne, the last 2 picks by Team Dab. And we're probably going to see Lux be traded with Talia. Cat and me are going to go to the support there. He could support Lux as well. I'm sure that he's handed on both champions. And Anivia grabbed by Team Flash. Unfortunately, Anivia's not a jungle. She's going to hold Smite for now. But I feel like that will just be for the mid lane. That's looking like Camille in the top, so they go for the Lucian. Is this a support Nico?
All right, hold on. Actually, if we're going by traditional comp here, it's actually going to be Nocturne top, I think. Because it could, Nocturne does well into jungle. I want to see if they actually do this. Nocturne top and mid is actually really good. A lot of people in Korea actually play Nocturne in these roles, and it's super fun. If you guys haven't played Nocturne mid or top, do yourself a favor, play it. It's fun. It is actually just so much fun to be able to play. It's honestly, like, if you look at this champion, you're like, man, I don't want to play jungle to play Nocturne. You don't have to, because Nocturne is a fun, accessible champ for all lanes.
And if you don't know what to build, go to YouTube and look up Vedius Nocturne montage, and
it's great.
He'll show you how to play it.
It's a work of art. I 100% approve of what he did. By the way, you do see your Talia support is coming into fruition here, buddy.
Yes.
I laid out the cookie. I laid out the cookie crumbs for you to be able to find the Talia support, man.
Get ready for some serious kills.
Hyped.
Get ready for some serious kills coming from this bottom lane. I wouldn't be shocked. Before we get to the serious kills, let's go through the players and then talk about these teams, because, man, Flash is giving me a headache trying to figure out what the heck they're playing. For the side of Team Dab, though, which is why I'm going to give it to you to try to figure out what they're playing. Dab, we've got Neb in the jungle with the Lee Sin. Sham Dizzle with the Lux in the mid lane. Wild, 761, taking the Scion in the top lane. First time in the stream, welcome. Catnator with the Talia support. And Pampor with the Vayne in the 80 carry role.
And over on the red side, we got Saber of Universe, Flash Gordon. Over on the other team, we got Nocturne getting played. All right, I'm going to go ahead and take my guesses here.
Take your guesses.
Right.
Take your guesses.
I'm going to say this is going to be Nocturne in the top lane. I'm going to say this is going to be Camille support. I'm going to say this is going to be Lucian AD carry, Anivia mid, and Nico jungle. So we're going to have Darkness over in the top lane being played by Zaju. I probably butchered that name. I'm so sorry. Then we've got Yoko Kai going to be playing the Camille support. I'm throwing this all out of order because I don't know exactly where they're going to go 100%. We got Ice Baby Nice playing that Nico and getting my honorary shout out before the game even starts.
Right.
And then we got Jake Dragon playing that Anivia, playing the Frost Queen herself. And then Lucian looking to heal it up. Doesn't have heal, has Ignite. Not going to be healing it up on that regard. But going to be playing Lucian, and I'm assuming AD carry, and I'm excited to see what he builds because Death Dance got buffed, and Lucian with Death Dance actually sounds busted now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, baby, I want to play Death Dance Lucian now.
This is a really tough one to predict. I'm crazy excited to cast it, but it's a really tough one to predict. I'm going to, as insane as it sounds, and I'm probably wrong, but it's just fun to make wrong predictions. I'm going to say that it's Anivia support, Nocturne mid, Camille top. Now, that's used very loosely and only because Lord Reeves and Nong Nong have both taken Anivia to the bottom lane, but both times they were taking it in the carry role, not support role. They did also, I think Catinator tried Anivia 80 carry. It didn't go over really well. Was pretty rough, but the walls were nice. So I'm probably wrong. You're probably right that it's Anivia in the mid lane, and then either Camille or Nocturne support. Camille, a bit of a better support. She can use that hook shot to get some stuns down, leg sweep for a little bit of slows, ultimates to lock people up. Just needs to play back until the right moment to engage. But if it's a Nivea support, I'll feel pretty good about myself. I'll just say that.
I will say a big reason why I'm taking Camille over the Nocturne in the support is because the Camille has heal. And if the Lucian's taking Ignite, that was my tall tale son. I'm betting it on the heal over Ignite here at this point in time. Who knows? It could be Camille bot lane with Lucian support, man. It could be AP Lucian. I don't think so, but it could be, man. It could be.
All right, well, we'll see some interesting skins. Not any fancy Nico skins. She's only got one. Not going to show up this time. We do have the SSG Talia, Pajama Guardian, Lux, Muay Thai Lee Sin. I think Neb actually has, like, every Lee Sin skin. Black Frost and Nivea and Eternum Nocturne. Fancy nice skins coming out there. Yeah. And Skin War won by the side of blue team, which means obviously they're going to win. I mean, red team may as well surrender at this point. Why even play the game?
Gotta dab on them haters, man. Dab on them with skins. I actually really like the Lutz skin, the Pajama Garden Lutz. I would have bought that if it wasn't for the fact that I already had Elementalist, and I was just like, I can't. I'm never going to switch up with Elementalist.
That's the problem with the pajama skins, and just skins in general, right? Is that Riot, as time progresses, continues to come out with better and better and better and better skins. And so you buy a skin, you're like, this is the hottest, bestest skin ever. And then Riot, a couple months later, comes out with a better skin, and you're like, oh crap, that skin's really good too, but I gotta commit to the skin that I have. Like, I just bought, well, they were gifted to me, but I would have bought them anyway, the Leona skins, both of them, because they're just so gorgeous.
Good. So good. I legitimately, I will tell you right now, the only Leona skin I have is the chef one. I can't remember what the exact one is, but I just like I like the fact that I have like a little oven.
Yes.
Shield.
It's adorable, and honestly, I have that one as well. But that's because I have most of Leona's skins, because I freaking love Leona as a support and just in general. She's my
waifu for life.
Waifu and the champion that I've played probably the most since I started playing League of Legends. She's what I called one time to a friend my sleeper champion, where I was going to go into a game to play a game, but I didn't really want to focus. The other person queued ranked, and I'm like, whatever. So I just throw on Leona, right? And I'm just talking with friends and chilling, and I'm not really thinking about what I'm doing. I'm basically playing the game, but mentally AFK, right? We get all the way down to literally our Nexus and like one inhibitor left. We're that close to losing the game. And then I just throw out an ultimate. It locks their entire team of 5 up. Annie then ults the entire team with Tibbers. We completely ace them, wipe the game. But we gotta talk about this game here because the spiciness already. Catinator's gone straight off the map. Here I am talking about my own previous games where this game has started off fire already.
And this is what I want to see when you're taking double Doran's Blade bot lane. Go for the early aggression. Go ahead and get that kind of stuff in and out of the way here. Really great to be able to see there. And you even saw them spam pinging that. They were ready. They wanted that invade.
It is Nocturne top, but we still don't know who. No way! Lucian mid lane and Nivea Camille bot?
That looks like that's going to be the matchup we're going to see here.
Oh, that's so spicy. I love it. Wait, and that's the Camille dance that Nico's doing. That is adorable. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad we get to cast Nico. I'm geeking out here.
Nico is such a great champion. I really enjoy her. I haven't made up my mind if she's busted yet or not.
Yeah, let's talk about Nico a little bit, because I think she is a bit on the stronger side overall, but a part of that, keep in mind, is every time a new champion comes out, you have to learn how to play against her, and it's a lot easier for the people playing her to figure out how to abuse her than the people playing against her. And a lot of times, like with Urgot or other people that get reworked, you think initially that they're OP, and then you learn eventually that they're strong, but there are ways to counter them. And I think Nico's one of those champions that she actually, when released, was released a bit okay. Like, she wasn't actually released OP, she was released okay. It's just people haven't figured out how to play her yet. She's a glass cannon. Really, as soon as she goes in, you just need to dump damage on her. She'll die very quickly. and then you can turn onto the rest of the team. The main thing she does is just cause
cannons are
problems.
the hardest champions to actually learn when they first come out in this game, which we've seen plenty of times. I think Azir is probably the best example to use because nobody understood the mechanic of the soldiers. And remember, it took forever for somebody to learn how to do the Shurima shuffle. So we got some action going down here in the bot lane. Oh, that's a failed flash! That's going to be them taking their life. That's going to be the heal. That's going to be pop, but you flash for no reason as the Ignite's going to burn away your HP bar. Now Jake the Dragon, he's looking to see his HP bar get depleted as well, and this actually draws into an interesting issue. But now we are going to have the fear that's going to be coming out onto the side, and he's finding himself fleeing away from the action. He's running away as Wild forcing to flash, but this draws into an interesting dilemma here. You talked about how spicy it was for Lucian to go mid. How spicy is it to not be able to win this matchup in the range portion here? This bot lane matchup actually really does suck versus a Vayne Taliyah. They get completely outranged. They have to go for all ends, and they have walls that are not their friends.
Heal it up, getting some aggressive in the mid lane, but jumped upon by the Lee Sin. Neb gonna flash forward, looking for the final kick, takes out Heal It Up, and that is his own kill in the mid lane. Beautiful play. But as you're saying, in that bottom lane, I love that hyper aggressions from the side of Camille.
Here we go. We're gonna have some more damage that's gonna be coming out. Gonna be able to lay it on down as we're seeing the aggression coming in. Ice trying to pick up another kill for himself, get something else going there. It's gonna be a hook shot in the bot lane. Condemn going to be able to push up Yokai up against the wall, and that is going to be them being able to disengage that. And oh, look at how low Jade Dragon is.
I give you credit for throwing out that name in the middle of it. In the mid lane, though, it was both the flash and the barrier used by Lux to stay alive. Quick on the keys, but able to get out of that initial gank by Nico and Nocturne, which means Science had some free time in the top lane, gets a little extra farm to himself. Still, early aggression from both teams. Gotta love it. Means more team fights, more action already.
I love it, man. I love it. Let's go ahead. We're changing the color palette of these rivers, man. There's rivers of blood at this point because it's a battleground between these two teams. You may be having some for funsies, but these teams, they still want to pick up that W and whatnot. So, seeing what they'll be able to do. Yokai actually going to catch out Catinator here. That's going to be a turret shot here. I have to take. And Yokai picks that up with ease. I don't know what Catinator was thinking there, but definitely didn't go according to his plan.
Yeah, and there was a beautiful use of the shield. It was a magic resist shield, so avoided a lot of that early damage from the Taliyah. It's still very early on, and it's a supportive item that the Taliyah is starting, and so it's not going to have quite the same punch as we've seen from Catinator's support before, where he takes full AP as Sham Dizzle in the mid lane, burned down by Heal It Up.
Yeah, Heal It Up is going to be able to do that, and that's what we were looking for. The aggression of Illusion inside of this with Ignite. Going to be able to pop that up, Heal It Up, doing a fantastic job for himself as well. Look at the CS differential that Heal It Up has gathered for himself at this point.
Yeah, but look at the bottom lane, though. 29 farm on Panpour versus the 8 and 7 from the Camille and Anivia. Huge discrepancies there as full culling wipes down Neb's health. What is Heal It Up doing?
He is absolutely just blew his HP bar completely up here, and it's starting to draw into the question, what do you do about Lucian? Because Lucian is looking terrifying. 3-1-0 with a huge CS differential. And now this Nocturne is having fun in this top lane matchup. Yokai Watch down here in the bot lane, looking to see what he'll be able to do. Is going to find himself having some damage put onto him. The Dark Harvest proc, the Ignite is going to be there as Catinator is going to find himself taken out. And that's going to be Catinator taking a little bit of hits, not going to find himself stunned up. The Icicle Spear is not going to be enough. He's condemned up to the wall as Jake Dragon going to lay out a vengeful Ignite. I think is the only way you can really put that as. Now Ice is coming down here trying to see what he'll be able to do, but he doesn't realize he has vision onto him. He's going to have to send out a little bit of a clone to sidetrack him. To be able to get up out of there.
Yeah, just again, the collapse from blue team, so good. SWM Dream, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Brittany using a stream pass for whatever game is next. I like it. It just doesn't matter what game it is. I want to get into one of them. Yeah, just really good collapse from blue team. Blue buff almost stolen away by Sham Dizzle in that mid lane. over the wall as Wild and Zuzu might be trying to get a little 1v1 on the top side.
They can do. Yeah, that's going to be the Ignite, and he's going to find himself unstoppable, but he's not going to find himself being able to get away from that. As now Zazu, he's going to find himself going down yet as well, but down here in the bot lane, Yokai is going to be looking to see what he'll be able to do. He needs one more auto to be able to get on the Catinator, but it looks like he's going to find himself just kited on out. Can he let those legs do the talking? He is, as the shutdown is going to be there. Now Yokai Watch is trying to find his way up out of there. That's going to be the route that's going to be going on to Panpour, but he's going to be able to find himself 1v1ing out of his way, and here is going to be the final hour as he's looking to see what he'll be able to do in terms of damage. Trying to lay it out onto it, but he doesn't have the mana. He can't tumble any farther as Heal It Up is playing the cleanup crew. And that is going to be him picking up the kill for himself. Now Heal It Up looking to try and lay the aggression back on the Dib. And that is going to be him getting the double kill. And that is going to be Heal It Up laying out the aggression.
Yeah, we got more fighting.
Is coming up. Here comes the Nets challenger. Is Shamdizzle going to be able to get anything? Looking for possibly a final spark, but doesn't have the damage to really back it on up. We're going to try and see what they'll be able to do. Just going to be here to trade away.
Yeah, she's wearing those cuddly pajamas on the beautiful snow map, which I'm so excited to be casting about because it is winter, guys. It is December. But man, so much blood and fighting in the bottom lane is just going to continue. Oh my goodness, this Yoko Kai into Catinator's face. Says, all right, I just came back, full health, full mana. I'll take a free kill. Sure, if you're going to give it to me that way, fine.
I thought the saying was run it down mid. Not run it down on this Talia down here in the bot lane. Now Jake Dragon's going to find himself running it down as he's going to get a little bit too close to the minion waves, and that is not what you want to do in this situation. We talked about the fact that Heal It Up is getting so ahead. Look at the Vayne now. Look at Panpour.
3-1-2. Already finished off that Vampiric Scepter. Has plenty of attack speed as well with those boots. And they're going to get a bunch more gold as they take these shield procs off of the turret. I can understand the Camille's confusion, though. If you really look at it, Talia's supposed to be a mid laner. That's what she came out to be. And Talia's in the bottom lane. So you're trying to int down mid, but it's the Talia in the bottom lane. So you go down the bottom lane instead. It's confusing time. I get it. It is Throwback Thursday. As Neb's ganking in the mid lane, we got more fighting in the bottom lane.
Let's see what they can do. Ice trying to see what he'll be able to do. Heal It Up is going to be able to dodge out of some of that damage there as Yokai is looking to see what he can do to Panpour, but doesn't have the backup, the damage that he needs. Panpour is going to be able to look to try and do something here. Final hour being used as Ice is dropped down way too low, and now the 2v1 continues down here in the mid lane. As we are seeing Susu over here looking to see what he'll be able to do. Does have Paranoia that he's going to be looking to do. Wild 7-1 is going to be able to just DC out. He's going to find himself in a bad spot as Zuzu's going to see what he'll get. Neb going to be able to pick up the pieces there. But Zazu still picking up a kill for himself.
Yeah, Neb was trying to eye Lucian, see whether or not he wanted to go in. I think Heal It Up's actually going to wait this one out. He's got a ward, so he knows that Neb is slowly clearing these Raptors. He steals away the king of the Raptors, and will get plenty of damage in. Sion has reconnected. All right, so for those of you who are new, first of all, there's a bunch of people that are signing up. I love it. Very quickly, we do tournament draft games here, so if something does happen, like somebody DCs, you are allowed to pause the game up until 10 minutes time, meaning that you can wait 10 minutes for them to reconnect. 19 times out of 20, they reconnect before then. But just for the future, if you are playing one of these games, tournament draft, somebody DCs, you can pause it. Cool. All right, Heal It Up in the mid lane.
Shamdizzle! He's in a bad spot. He's going to go for the final spark. Almost gets it. He gets him on the last bit of that auto there, and that's going to be good for him. Now Zazu is going to be over here. But wait, it's Deception. Ice is going to be there to go ahead and pick him up. He thought it was a Nocturne. It was really me.
Actually, I got confused as a caster as well. I was like, man, Nocturne's really roaming for a second. Nico confusing everybody a little bit as Lee Sin probably going to lead in.
Not confusing Neb.
That's pretty nice. Cleans her up before the ultimate can even be finished off. As Panpour with the condemn in the bottom lane. Go ahead.
There's going to be the hexagonal that's going to be dropped. That's going to be a glacial storm that's going to be there. Going to be invisible for a moment there. Not going to be able to get the stun that they want. But there's going to be a wall ride that's going to be coming over to seal the fate. As that's going to be the killing spree. Knock him on back. Bring him on in. As Jake the Dragon is going to find himself all you can eat chicken dinner. Winner. As Panpour going to be able to pick up that kill for himself here. And Panpour is so freaking good.
His outplay 1v2 using those tumbles and the invisibility perfectly timed. I mean, serious PogChamp on this player playing the Vayne. I'm like, I need to get you into some future games, dude, because that was disgusting to see. We are only at the 12-minute mark, and we are rushing upon 30 kills this game, 15-12. About 2,000 gold lead for Team Dab, but man, they love to fight. Ice running away though. Oh, gets tossed back.
Oh, that's going to be a great flash to dodge it. That's going to be Ice. It's going to go down. But Catnator, you're going to lose your life, and that's shutdown gold, which is very, very valuable. Pampor getting quite a bit of resources for himself. We are going to see the paranoia that's going to be able to come out here, as it's going to be a lot of damage being put onto him, but he's just going to find himself shamdizzled as he's going to go down. But down in the bot lane, the Colin comes through. It's going to be true, and it's going to be able to take him on out, as they're going to be able to pick up some shutdown back off of this Pampor and throw right back on to heal it up. 7-2-2 here with 7.2k in his pocket all from the entire game. His lane opponent has 4.2k. This is insane amount of damage that he's putting out. Ice is looking to see what he'll be able to do. He's going to be able to lay out a ton of damage. That's going to be the Dragon Rage that's going to be coming out, but he's going to be missing the Resonating Strike, and he's going to be finding himself pop and taken out. Catnator seeing what he'll be able to do, trying to see if he can pick up something onto Yokai Watch. Jake the Dragon's going to be looking to body block for him. Heal it up's coming in, looking to see what he'll be able to do to help out his ally. He's going to be able to dash on in and be able to pick up the kill, and that was the great bait that he didn't even know was about to happen, as Heal It Up picks up another kill for himself.
Yeah, it is bloody, fighting. But you can see a couple times people have been pushing a little bit too hard underneath these turrets. They did get changed. It is the preseason setup where these turrets have more damage. Diving underneath them is a bit more risky, and several people have lost their lives with not calculating how much damage these turrets can finally output. Not as much, not as easy to get away as last season.
Yeah, and right now, Heal It Up actually is getting really far ahead at this point. This is actually the very scary thing. The Lutz is finding himself in a point in time where the biggest advantage of Lutz is your brain.
Nico coming to the bottom lane. Hang on.
Oh, wait. Yokai Watch. He's looking to see what he'll be able to do. See if he'll be able to get this Pampor that's been loving to do these outplays. That's going to be the wall that's coming out as Pampor is able to pick up a kill for himself. And they absolutely just elite him.
Are you kidding me?
So ahead as they're able to make it all work for them.
Are you kidding me, Pampor? What an unbelievable player. As Neb tries to gank to the top side, I'm still thinking about Pampor on the bottom side. His name...
This happened. This is fine. I want to talk about Pampor, man. Pampor is like outplaying everything.
Oh, the condemn and then wisely pushing the Camille back after she used the Hextech ultimatum so that they couldn't get in auto attack range. Culligan through the mid lane. Nice barrier flash from the Lux. Oh, the Zonias as well.
Can I see if he'll be able to? Nope, that's an auto, but that's a tower shot that's going to go down. And guess what? That bounty has been claimed. Now Pampor is looking to claim some lives down here as he's on the killing spree yet again, as it looks like they're trying to 3v2 this lane because everyone else fails, and Catnator is going to be able to pick himself another kill here off on the side, as able to just lay out the damage, and it leaves Ice all by himself down here in the bot lane. And look at the map.
Oh, Nocturne engaging.
Paranoia coming in. Zuzu looking to see what he'll be able to do. Killing spree is going to be a lot then, but can he pick up the kill onto Pampor? Doesn't have that final hour, and is looking to see, can he be able to kite through? He dashes in through the minions. He tumbles in for victory, and that's going to be Catnator cutting off his escape, and that is going to be them just absolutely outplaying. This bot lane is fantastic.
Oh my gosh, you guys could spam those sound emotes, all the cheering and the woo-woots, because at this point, every single play is just a beauty to watch. Jake's Dragon going to be turned egg form, going to be dropped again. Another condemn. Will Pampor finally die? 1v1 versus Heal It Up. No! The champion for Team Flash comes through. He's going to be a 1v3 though in a second.
Yeah, he's looking to see what he'll be able to do. He is going to find himself getting Dragon Rage up into this, trying to see what damage he can kite back from this. He's going to be able to get one off of the Colin. He's going to let's try and heal up at this point. You're going to see the damage coming out as he's going to be yelling cowards from the wild. Heal It Up, going to be able to do an expert dodge there. Now he's going to find himself trying to go ahead and fight out of this and Heal It Up. He's got some outplay. He's got some moves. He's going to show us how the groove. Triple kill coming out, as that is going to be an ace going over.
And I love the Camille
Flash.
rotating to the top side. Should be able to get some pretty good damage down on these turrets. They're also squishier. Might even be able to take it, though Catinator is roaming up pretty quickly from the bottom side, using that rock surf to get up here. But really, that fight on the bottom side was all... Really, it's coming down to the Lucian versus the Vayne. Who can use the Tumble or the Relentless Pursuit better to just outplay the entire opponent's team? And nice hook shot from Yoko to get out of that top lane.
I just gotta say, man, we hear a lot about the AD carries being in a really terrible state,
right,
and stuff like that. And it comes down to it. We're in a game where the game feels like it's being determined by the AD carry and the AD carry alone. Now heal it up, looking to see what he'll be able to do, trying to turn around some damage. Just gonna be able to get that in there, as they're gonna be able to pick it up, as not even close, baby. As they're gonna be able to get out of that situation for the kill.
I love the aggression from this super low health Camille. Decides to go in anyway to try to save ADC and is successful with it. The Drake, though, picked up by Team Dab. In the meantime, Kind Summoner dropping those 11 bits. Greatly appreciate your support, mate. And you're new tonight, but still dropping them anyway. Throwing out that extra one, make it 12. Why not? You gotta have the shock faces because these are some amazing plays. As Anivia dies once again on the bottom side, Pampor is just crushing it right now.
Yeah, Pampor is honestly playing judge, jury, and executioner. Curious thing to look at is the build choice that we are seeing, but another interesting thing to look at is Shamdizzle's life bar. It is gone. Heal it up. He's not healing anything up except himself inside of this. And oh man, I gotta ask you, is this going to go straight into Scimitar here, or are we going to see him actually go for the Death Dance that has been buffed up?
I gotta feel like it's probably Death Dance. I mean, it would make sense. It would make sense in the situation as a whole, but really at this point, between the Lucian and the Vayne, either one of them could build practically anything because they're just so far ahead. I mean, if you look at the gold difference between these two, it's 11,000 gold on Lucian, 9,000 for the Vayne, both 2,000 to 3,000 above the rest of their team. As we got some more kills on the bottom side, Jake's Dragon gonna be tossed and dropped. Catinator picking up a double kill. It's hard to even commentate on some of these fights because they just happen so fast.
They're just bouncing them all around, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we got scrambled eggs, we got all sorts of stuff going out for him. And Ice, he's spent, I think, a majority of his time down here in the bot lane, just trying to see what he can do to stop everything from going. Heal It Up is down here. Raid Boss is in the area, as you can see. That Team Dab, they're dabbing on out of there. They don't want anything to do with this situation. And this is actually becoming a scary thing. I want to ask you.
Go ahead.
Team, look at the map. Look at how much control we are seeing from Team Dab in all situations from this, even though it seems like both AD carries on the teams are doing really well. There's a difference in map control.
And like this right here, Scion charging out of that top lane. The problem is that Dab has objectives in mind. They pick up that Mountain Drake. They're rotating around the map a lot faster and a lot better. Lucian is carrying this team Flash, but Lucian cannot be everywhere. So you see him go to the bottom side. He's too late to stop Catinator from picking up a double. He runs to the mid lane where the Lux is pushing. He runs to the top lane. Scion ults out. He runs back to the mid lane, trying to get to the bottom lane. He can't be everywhere. And Dab is just picking people off left, right, and center. Neb picking up another one. Go ahead.
Yeah, Neb is actually being able to pick up a double kill here. Now we're starting to see the presence of this Lee Sin. Didn't have a fantastic early game. Tried to have some pressure in the mid lane and found out, oops, that is a mistake. He got two guns and it makes it for a scary scenario. Now Wild is looking to see what he'll be able to do. Ice gonna get popped. Catinator is on a rampage. 15, 8, and 6 on this support to Leah. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You heard me right. Support to Leah. And it looks like it's the siege now as some damage being laid out on the Lucian. Final Spark's going to be procking in there. Going to be able to lay out the damage, proc the passive from Jake. And he's going to find himself scrambled and taken out. Now Yokai, here's the next challenger. Where did he go? I don't know, as he is going to be taken out in that. This is looking really bad.
It's a buffet line for Team Dab, picking them off one by one.
Oh,
it was so...
Heal it up.
Well, can he 1v5?
Surrender.
Oh, what? Zuzu ulting right before surrendering. At this point, it makes a little bit of sense. They're 10,000 gold behind. While on the stream, we definitely don't enjoy surrenders. They do happen on occasion. We prefer to fight all the way to the very end. I think there might have been some very rare and unlikely opportunities for comeback opportunities for the side of Team Flash. Overall, though, excuse me, I gave myself hiccups amazingly. Team Dab, after that Talia came online, and after the team, especially that Lux in the mid lane, stopped dying, it just went everything right for them. Flash was running all around the map trying to just chase their own teammates to keep them from dying, and they couldn't. It was burst, burst, burst. Catinator, Pampor, Neb. But really, it was the Pampor show. What an unbelievable job he did in that bottom lane. Multiple times, 1v2, 1v3, outplaying, waiting for Catinator to come down with the Talia. Just insane.
You see, and you're shouting him out. I'm shouting out the Talia here. The difference in damage. All right, fun fact. When Talia first came out, I spent an entire month trying to convince all my friends that I could play Talia support. And it feels good to see somebody play Talia support correctly and lay out the hurt. He was not wall riding. He was taking an all express trip with the pain train, because every time you saw that ult come through, you knew somebody was about to be feeling the pain. And he did a fantastic job here. So I got to give a shout out to him down here in this bot lane. Pampor did fantastic being able to hold off so many things, but supports are your unsung heroes. So I gotta sing the song, the legend of the man, the myth, the legend.
To be fair, they were up against a Camille and Nivea, not exactly your most typical bottom lane opponents. Yeah. You can see if you look at that damage graph, 28,000 damage coming out of Talia, 17,000 on the Vayne. 2 carries for the team as Lucian healed up, did his best, his utmost in that mid lane, and then roaming around. But as you talked about, he can't be everywhere at once. Thank you to Wild for the 100 bits, Team Dab hype, as well as the 20 more bits from Kind Summoner, making that a total of 40. You guys are awesome, supporting the stream, and as we just continue to try to expand and bring better and better shoutcasting to you guys, which again, I gotta shout out my main man Travesty joining us tonight. He signed up on Monday to come in on Thursday, and I know that he's a busy guy. He made some time to come in and shoutcast with us, which is absolutely amazing. Love your play-by-play. Yeah, just overall, I gotta shout out. If you want to, you can. I think I can do it too. Trav, if I can spell it right.
Just gotta spell my name correctly. It's the most difficult thing, because you gotta figure out, do you add the Y or do you leave the Y off?
Travesty. I got it.
Yeah,
I got it. Okay,
that's
cool.
Exactly
Woo!
it. You got it.
Well, it was one of those moments where it's like, you could just put it out there, but then I'm like, you're the guest, I'm the host, I should be the responsible one, I should do it, but then I'm putting the pressure on me to actually spell it correctly so I don't mess it up. And yeah, anyway, guys, seriously though, go follow this guy on Twitter. He's a funny guy. I love checking out his tweets. And he does casting with a bunch of other leagues as well. He got to cast the Tyler 1 Championship Series. Amazing, amazing, amazing stuff. Anyone else in this game that you want to shout out?
Well, first and foremost, I went ahead and gave a promise, and I am a man of my word. And I'm giving a shout out to Ice. Yo, look, Ice, listen. He listened to me, all right? He got me on an emotional level, and he picked Nico. And so no matter what, I already said he was getting a shout out no matter what, because he gave me some good and interesting Nico play. Fortunately, he wasn't able to do anything too terribly crazy inside the game, but I tell you what, he's gave me a taste of what it's like to cast this champion, because seeing a Nocturne come from the bottom side like that, and I'm like, oh, it's Nocturne. What is Nocturne here? And then I saw Nico. I was like, oh, it's Nico. I'm so excited. Thank you, Ice, for giving me a taste of some Nico action. And I definitely want to give a shout out to my co-caster here for allowing me to take over the play-by-play desk as well. I know you weren't playing in the game, man, but let me come in, do some play-by-play, and yeah, a big shout out to the man, the myth, the actual legend here. Let me come on in and yell at the screen with you guys.
Dude, love to have you back sometime in the future. Love your play-by-play overall. Yeah, that when Nico showed up as Nocturne in the mid lane, my head went, huh? It's awesome. It's awesome. Well, if you want to stay up, you're welcome to join in the games. We still have plenty of people that want to play. If you don't, though, and you got to go to bed, I understand, and it's totally cool. And we'll pass it over to your other friend, Day. Wait, why don't you say the name for me so I don't mess it up?
That's right. Listen. Hold up. Before I go, real quick. let me hype up my boy real quick.
Oh,
I was talking
boy.
about it earlier. This is the finest caster you can possibly have. The man is going to charm you with his voice like his name is Evelyn. He's going to be looking to just lay out and spirit rush right into your hearts like his name is Ari. This guy is a beast caster. Do not go anywhere. This guy is phenomenal. You thought I did all right? You thought I was kind of okay? Let me tell you, this guy, tiers above. So be sure to stay around for the boy and to see some more of the games here. I do have to sign off and whatnot, but be sure to stay around for the rest of these games and be able to check out somebody who is a great caster to listen to.
Awesome. Thank you, Travesty. We'll see you next time. Guys, check him out on Twitter. Travesty, have a good one.
You too.
Guys, we'll be right back with game number 3. Don't go anywhere. We got more action coming up, and I know that we really want to get into a Snowdown Showdown, so we will try to pull one of those games in. We got a lot of people that want to play, though, so we'll be right back with game number 3. Don't go anywhere.